Jackson. Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you. Jackson.
The name of that screaming, chaotic 65-pound furball was Jackson, and he was not something a grieving family needed. But what this dramatic, food-obsessed husky brought to a household that had just suffered a recent loss defied logic. When his father passed away at an unexpected time, what was left behind was a quiet farm in Oregon and Jackson. Jackson wasn't an ordinary dog. Even when he heard the sound of a snack package, he would make noise like a stubborn, naughty little child until he got it. Those who know husky stubbornness. Was the family ready for this situation? The answer to the question was an unknown. While touring the farm, when he stopped by the kitchen, he imagined his father feeding Jackson. The indecision that formed in his mind when he first arrived at the house turned into the beginning of a new journey with Jackson after this daydream, because he had become a memory, a legacy left by his father. Of course, there is also the conscientious aspect of the matter, and afterward, they set off towards Seattle, to his new home. Naturally, from thinking about his father all along the way, he had no idea what kind of energy the new member of the house would bring. Jackson didn't just move in, he took over the entire space. The house was instantly buried in an impossible amount of shedding fur. Jackson refused to bark normally, preferring to argue. He would pace around the living room, complain loudly, or aggressively dig at the living room carpet for zero logical reason. Instead of sitting like a normal animal, he would stretch his hind legs across the couch cushions and let his front half hang awkwardly onto the floor, staring at them upside down. The son would frequently rub his temples in exhaustion, wondering if bringing this wild animal into a grieving house was a massive mistake. But just as they were getting used to the noise, everything turned upside down once again. His wife's older dog, who had been by her side for 16 long years, suddenly passed away. The heavy silence of grief swallowed the house once more. His wife would sit on the edge of the bed, staring blankly at the wall. The darkness felt suffocating, and after that time, the husky changed 180 degrees. The dog who usually screamed for attention suddenly went entirely quiet. He transformed into a giant, furry shadow. Wherever his son walked, Jackson followed him. If he collapsed onto the couch, a heavy jaw immediately rested on his knee. Jackson even started leaving a piece of his food in his bowl, sitting patiently at the bottom of the stairs, waiting for a ghost companion who was never coming down. He felt the loss, too. To break the crushing tension in the house, the family tried something ridiculous. They filled a plastic kiddie pool with bags of solid ice. Hearing the clatter, Jackson sprinted outside and dove headfirst into the freezing water. He thrashed around, burying his face in the cubes, crunching them loudly, and throwing ice everywhere as if he had just discovered heaven. Watching him roll around in pure, unfiltered joy, his son and his wife suddenly realized something. They were smiling. It was the first real, chest-deep laugh they had experienced in months. If you have ever had a rescued soul pull you out of the darkest chapter of your life, you know exactly how that heavy paw on your knee feels. Jackson wasn't just a dog they inherited out of guilt. He was a loud, demanding, messy anchor that forced them to stay in the present moment when the gravity of the past pulled too hard. He wasn't the quiet comfort they thought they needed. He was the chaotic reason they learned how to laugh again. You have listened to a story where you cannot predict what our furry friends will give us at which stage in our lives. Do not forget to follow for similar stories.